All right, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the reality of voice acting with your host, Richard Hawks, yours truly. Doing something a little different for the video this go round. Doing a green screen and a background here. You can see we kind of got a little world and the earth going on here. So we're going to test this out to see how this goes for this video. This video for the reality of voice acting is going to be talking specifically about your DAW or your DAW, which in simplest terms means your digital audio workstation. Now, your digital audio workstation is the piece of software that you utilize to process your audio, to give it that professional sound, to record it, and to bring it in, and what you utilize to deliver it to the clients. Okay? Now, the question is always for new people coming in, which digital audio workstation should I use? Now, the simplest answer and the correct answer is always the one that you know how to use the best, the one that you are most familiar with. Now, if you're not familiar with one at all and you're totally green and you don't have any, haven't used any of the other softwares before in the past, then I suggest that you go with one of the free options like Audacity to start off, because it's free and because once you learn how to utilize it, it can do all of the things that you need it to do to get professional audio, quality audio. It takes plugins just like the other ones use. And once you learn how to really process your audio, it doesn't really matter which DAW you use. It only matters that you can provide the client with the best, highest quality audio that you can for the service that they asked you to give them. It's all about, can you use that piece of software to get the best product out, and are you able to get it out quickly? Because speed is definitely one thing that you want to make sure that you think about early in the game. Because once you start getting out there and you start working and you start auditioning and you start getting work and you start processing work for clients, the faster you are able to get things done, still while maintaining high quality, is going to work to your advantage because you'll be able to pump out so much more work and make more money. So in this particular video, which particular DAW should you use? The one that you're most familiar with. If you're not familiar with one, start with one of the free options as you're just starting out. And then as you start to make a little bit of money, in your business, you can invest in your business and try some of these other ones. If you use some of the other softwares, some other software before, then go with what you know and what you're familiar with. Me personally, I use Adobe Audition only because I've always used the Adobe products, and I've been using Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Premiere and Adobe, even back when it was Adobe Sound Booth, which is way back. I mean, I've been utilizing Adobe products for quite some time. So me utilizing Adobe Audition is just a natural fit and feel for me, and it's easy for me to just jump right in and be able to utilize it and take full advantage of all of the things that Adobe Audition has to offer. But if you don't know anything about Adobe Audition, and you don't know anything about any of the other ones, or if you're more familiar with Reaper, then utilize Reaper. If you're more familiar with Pro Tools, utilize Pro Tools. Whatever it is that you are most familiar with, that you can get the best sound quality out of it and to provide the client with the best product, that's the one that you use. So for your DAW, use the one that you can work the best with. This has been another episode of The Reality of Voice Acting with Richard Hawks. If you want to work with me, go to my website at www.richardhawks2.com. Be sure to subscribe to this particular YouTube channel, The Reality of Voice Acting, with yours truly, Richard Hawks. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, Richard Hawks, the number 2. I look forward to seeing you again, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next video.